In God we trust. Everyone else we verify. That is the golden rule of the digital frontier. But tonight, verification is dead. Look at your terminal. The red warning bars are bleeding across your monitors. A foreign digital signature is tearing through a Tier 1 federal data repository, draining thousands of classified files every single second. This isn't a routine cyber theft. This is an act of digital warfare right on your doorstep. The land of the free is officially the land of the targeted. The alarm is screaming. Your automated defense tools are failing, and the administration is demanding a body. They called you because you are the apex predator of digital forensics. You don't patch walls. You hunt the monsters who break them down. The digital clock on your desk is ticking down. You have exactly 10 minutes before the connection drops, the trail goes permanently cold, and the world's most wanted hacker vanishes into the shadows of the dark web. There is no backup coming. The buck stops with you. Level 1. The Rookie Trail. Every criminal leaves a fingerprint, no matter how clean they think they are. Your first step into the crime scene begins at the edge of the network. The intruder breached the perimeter using a coordinated brute force attack, an aggressive method where an automated script repeatedly fires millions of password combinations at a secure login portal until the lock snaps. It is loud, sloppy, and desperate. But to find where they went next, you must dive straight into the raw log analysis. Security logs are the digital black box of a server, recording every single footprint, timestamp, and IP address that passes through the firewall. The attacker used proxy servers to mask their location, redirecting their connection through 5 different countries to throw you off the scent. But they made a rookie mistake. They forgot to clear the internal routing cache before they jumped deeper into the system. You trace the internal packet flow, isolate the unauthorized session ID, and forcefully terminate their entry point. The first gate is locked down. The immediate leak is stopped. But this rookie trace was just a diversion. The real predator has already bypassed your outer perimeter and is moving silently through your internal network.
Level 2. The Digital Autopsy. The air in your command center feels heavy. The outer breach was a loud distraction designed to make you look left while the real threat moved right. Now the system is acting strange. Server speeds are dropping and unauthorized data streams are quietly leaking from your core database. You need to look at what the system is actively thinking right now. You initiate a live memory dump, capturing a complete snapshot of the server's volatile RAM before the volatile data vanishes forever. Analyzing live memory is like performing a digital autopsy on a beating heart. Hidden deep inside the running code, you spot a malicious anomaly. The hacker is utilizing a process injection technique. This is a highly sophisticated attack where malicious code is forced directly into the memory space of a completely legitimate, trusted system process, hiding the virus in plain sight from your standard antivirus scanners. It is a digital parasite masquerading as a vital organ. If you terminate the host process, the entire network crashes. If you leave it alone, they bleed your database dry. You write a specialized surgical script to isolate the injected memory thread, freezing the malicious code mid-execution without disrupting the underlying system. You extract the raw binary footprint of the malware. The parasite is dead, but the signature on the code belongs to a ghost you've been chasing for 3 years. Level 3. The Ghost Network. You are no longer dealing with an amateur. The complexity of the injected code confirms your worst fear. You are tracking a state-sponsored advanced persistent threat. This is a highly funded, military-grade cyber warfare unit that specializes in deep, long-term espionage. They don't just break in, they build a home inside your servers. To control the infected systems, the attackers are relying on a hidden command and control server, an external malicious infrastructure used to secretly send instructions to compromised machines inside your network. They are controlling your systems from the inside out, using heavily encrypted traffic channels to stay invisible. You deploy advanced packet sniffing tools, intercepting and analyzing every single micro packet of data traveling across your network lines in real time. The traffic looks completely normal on the surface, disguised as standard web browsing. But your deep packet inspection reveals a hidden heartbeat pattern buried inside the metadata. They are stealing your data using steganography, hiding stolen files inside harmless-looking network packets. You trace the destination of this hidden heartbeat, tracking the signal through an intricate web of encrypted global relays. One by one, you map their proxy nodes, cutting off their lines of communication and isolating the master command server. The enemy is losing control of their digital puppets, and they are starting to panic.
Level 4. The Vault Cracker. The trap is working. By cutting off their command network, you have forced a mastermind to log in directly from their primary operational relay to salvage the operation. For the first time tonight, you have a direct connection line straight to the target. But the moment you attempt to trace the location, your terminal screen turns a striking violent crimson. The enemy is launching a devastating counteroffensive. They are deploying a weaponized zero-day vulnerability against your workstation. A zero-day is a catastrophic, completely unpatched security flaw in software that the developers don't even know exists. There are no defenses against it, no signatures, and no warnings. Your screens begin to flicker, your investigative tools are crashing, and an automated script is rapidly overwriting your hard drive with garbage data to destroy your digital forensics evidence. To survive, you must fight fire with fire. You identify a critical SQL injection vulnerability in their operational relay database, a classic flaw that allows you to bypass their entire login interface by injecting malicious database commands directly into their entry fields. It is a race of pure speed. Your system is melting down around you, files are disappearing, and the countdown to total hardware failure is hitting the single digits. With 2 seconds left on the clock, your SQL exploit pierces through their database core. You forcefully seize administrative privileges over their relay server, freezing their counterattack dead in its tracks.
Level 5. The Mastermind. The chaos stops. Absolute silence fills your room. Your screens clear, and you find yourself holding full, unrestricted root access to the central server infrastructure of the world's most wanted cyber syndicate. The entire empire is laid bare on your monitors. User registries, hidden financial ledgers, encrypted communications, and the true identities of threat actors operating across the globe. You have achieved the absolute impossible. You won the digital war. You immediately initiate a secure, encrypted export script to transfer the master database safely to government servers, locking the evidence down forever. The progress bar hits 100%. The mission is a total success. But as you prepare to log off, the central terminal console blinks. A single, clean line of text begins typing itself across your screen, one letter at a time. "We knew you would come, agent. This was never our marketplace. The entire infrastructure was a sophisticated honeypot designed to lure the West's elite digital forensics operators. Suddenly, a small, unsecured green light on your integrated webcam clicks on, glowing steadily in the pitch-black room. The lens is focused directly on your face. They aren't trying to hide anymore. They are looking right at you, and they know exactly where you live. Your connection is locked, your systems are unresponsive, and the trap is officially sprung. What is your next move? Leave your strategy in the comments below.